All right. I've been real excited to play this game. I, as you can see, played just a little bit of it, but that's just to get a little hang of it. But I'm going to start over for this playthrough. I love everything Cthulhu Mythos related, and I cannot wait to go through this. Now, I've already read through all these, but you got the old guy, the old professor.
Just move aside, boys. It's my turn.
There's no time like the present.
No time like the present. Like, he's a history professor. What more could you want? But his mental resistance is abysmal. He could fall at the drop of a hat. Look at him. This old bastard.
Move aside, boys. It's my turn.
And your classic flapper. I bet she kills men
That's
in
my
her
cue to
spare
play.
time. Oh, and then you got your, I wanted to say jazz pianist, but he in no way a pianist. He plays the trumpet.
I'm ready to investigate.
You got the scientist. I ain't got much to say about her. She's a
I'm
scientist.
prepared.
One thing I want to say about her is that her portrait looks absolutely nothing like her. I mean, look at that. I mean, that looks fine, but look at this. Just the resolution on this makes her nose look like it's all squished in or some bullshit.
It's my time in the spotlight.
What
I'm
was her again?
prepared.
She was the painter, that's right. I like her the most. Because based upon her background, she is able to just remake paintings from anybody and make them pitch perfect. But the more interesting part is the fact that she's made a painting called of an alien city called Carcosa. Like, ooh, to the alien city of Carcosa, the king in yellow. Oh, what more
It's
could you
my
want?
time in the spotlight.
This man is just Gravedigger Jesus who wants to be a stage man. But if you look down here, he plays freaking little scenes for dead people. I mean, he seems to be the most interesting out of everybody, in all honesty. And I actually might replay him. I actually might play him.
That's
but
my cue to play.
I played through him, Jim Culver, for the first scene just to see
I'm
how
ready.
it was.
It's
but
my time
I think I
in the
might play him
spotlight.
next.
I heed the Lord's call.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wilhelmina Tillinghast, Professor of Astronomy at Miskatonic University. All my life I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana to observe the passage of a comet I had observed for many years. I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
So when I had played this scene last time, it was the trumpet player. The old woman had called the trumpet player to come here to play a private show. Now we got this man who's going to be putting on a private show for a play. I can only assume that it's more sexual advances than anything. I mean, she's an old woman. What? Look at
Welcome
her.
to my mansion, my friend.
To get some dick.
I'd better ring the bell.
I bet you will. This is definitely Professor Tillinghast's car. The engine appears to be cold. She hasn't used it in a while. That is what we like to call ominous.
Oh, answer me. Wait, Hamlet's talking to a ghost in that one. Bad choice.
He already knows she's dead.
How rude of me to make you wait like this. I wonder whether something's wrong.
Now, this part confused me when I first played through it, but I bet you'll come to the same conclusion I did.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. Well, she must be home. Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in's own house. Or I could just let myself in.
Just let yourself in. We're gonna break some shit. Scenario objective. Do shit. Press L to open journal. And B shit. Yes, press L. It's making me do all this. Alright. Alright. So, we got crates over here. Looks at the first floor window seems to invite you to take that way inside, but it looks to be shut tight.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I'd need to smash the glass to get inside.
This old woman needs some help. With a play, obviously, that I need to entertain her with. A wheelbarrow. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action out of several possible actions. Those are called complex interactions. What's so complex about looking through a wheelbarrow? That's what I ask. Let's look through. Ah, wire cutters. Okay, so it's the same item as before, and it confuses me still. What about wire cutters?
Dare you smashed my window. I hope you intend to have it replaced.
What about wire cutters does that? They don't.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is my elbow! Ouch! Now, where is the professor?
Alright, I'm liking this character, like, a little bit more than the trumpet player. Alright, where were we? Piano, a beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play, judging from the dust on the instrument. You doubt it sees much use. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. Alright, we're getting out of here. There wasn't very much of interest.
A broken vase.
But a broken vase.
The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
Knowing me at my old age, when I'm old, I should say, I would leave that shit there.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode, especially when expecting visitors.
Of the sexual nature, especially.
I'd better find her.
Alright. Manipulate. If investigators have the knowledge acquired, they will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. Or something. So, knowledge required is going to be more analytical, but I wanted to see what his strength was again. It was physical, so not very logical. So, let's go ahead and manipulate. Okay, never mind. Through your investigations, you may draw the attention of great old ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of a full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the great old ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. So when you don't put the vase together in the proper manner, Cthulhu's just like, you fucked up. Sorry. A closer inspection of the fractured object reveals it was a vase. Based on its position, you think it fell from the small table nearby. Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently. Ah, I'm so glad he was able to figure that out. And somebody clearly got
That
bitch
scream
slapped.
came from upstairs.
Somebody got fucking bitch slapped.
That sounds like my voice. I must need help.
Professor? Was that you?
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house. I ought to find a weapon.
See, I picked up this knife before, but I kind of don't want it this time, just to see what would happen. I don't know, fucking, let's look through. Oh, yeah, knife. No, please, just fucking... That's quite possibly the worst way of doing it, but sure. It requires me to use 7 different buttons just to do
Is this
that.
a dagger I see before me? I should hold on to that.
I like this guy. I like this
What on
theatrical
earth are you
guy.
doing with my letter opener?
I'm about to stab it, bitch. Man. Alright. What have we here? Over here. A locked door? Haha! It is locked. It's almost as if I've played through this area a smidgen. Up we go. Where this bitch died, nobody knows. Maybe through this door. I don't know.
The scream must have come from the other side of this door.
Oh, really?
That's my office door.
That's where all the sex happens. Well, I heard Professor scream. It's locked. Ah, shit. Fuck. They're gonna bleed out and die. Shit. Fuck. Alright. Alright, what's in here? Suspiciously clean bathroom mirror. So happy I was able to determine that. Manual. An unsuitable action. Let's, shit, I forget what his thing was again. It's physical. Let me beat it open. Force open. No, bitch! Okay. How the hell am I supposed to know? Okay. See, okay, this just makes sense to me. Like, just click and drag. There you go. But no. In the instructions, they was trying to explain to me, you have to press enter, press fucking A or D to go left or right on the damn pad. Oh, God. I don't know if that was a light source or some asshole. Oh, oh, oh. Who could it be? Fucking investigator gumshoe. Shit, man.
Who goeth? Ahem. Who goes there?
He's so... His first reaction is just to be as dramatic as possible. I love it.
Roland Banks, Bureau of Investigation. I'm on the job. Who are you, and what's your reason for being here?
What would a federal agent want with me?
William Yorick, Master Thespian at your service. The good professor requested my presence to discuss a performance of some sort. Judging by the scream we heard, it appears to have begun without me.
Making jokes about the murder you will probably see. Oh, will he? Or will he? Come on, guys. Who knows?
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
Nice and hinky kinky.
Is Professor telling us to suspect in some crime?
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business.
Yeah, it's not like she didn't murder some bitch.
I came to find out what she knows, if anything. Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
Well,
I'll help you find that key.
yeah, I got a key to that woman's heart. The joke is sex. If you guys didn't get it, the joke is sex. Alright, I got the investigator. I first met Agent Roland Banks when he visited my home to ask me whether I knew anything about some strange group of people. He seemed to have little more than vague rumors to investigate, and to be honest, I still don't entirely understand what he was after. I don't, like, the voices are gonna shift around a lot. Just bear that in mind. Still, he seemed honest, if not open, and he has the broad shoulders and quiet confidence. Quiet confidence one likes to see in members of the Bureau of Investigation. He certainly appeared to be the sort of person one would call for help. Perfect aim. Roland has more chance of dealing a critical hit in combat. Thanks for telling me. Now, where's the key, you might ask? I don't know. Let's check here. Oh shit! It's a key to Tillingast's office.
There's a key on this mobile.
Oh damn!
My files say Tillinghast has no children. If that's true, why would she need a nursery?
She kidnapped a lot of kids in her youth.
The professor always wished for children, even long after she grew too old to have them.
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
Gossip all we want about you. You're dead in there. Maybe, maybe not. Toys are laid out around the room so carefully that you doubt a child ever touched them. Alright, so we're just gonna look through the rest of these halls just real quick. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there's some stuff, like cigarettes, for instance, of which I shall put right here because they gain sanity. They give you sanity. Can I move? Thank you. I don't think there's anything over here, but there was shit in here. Physical, yes! I'm gonna force it open. What? But I have the knowledge of physical, don't I? Wait. I don't understand. Physical. Investigation. Physical. What? Okay. An unsuitable action makes the Mythos clock a strong wind chest. It doesn't seem locked, but something else prevents it from opening. Okay, shake it. You open the chest to find it is full of books lying atop them in a single sheet of paper on which is written a recipe for apple fritters. We're gonna learn some apple fritters today, boys. Peel, core, and slice the apples across, but not too thin. Can't have a dummy thick apple. Dip into frying batter. Remove one at a time with a fork and drop carefully into the fry. Remove from fryer when they reach a pale golden brown. They drain. Then drain. Dust with powdered sugar and serve with a slice of lemon. Banana fritters can be cooked in the same way. I've never cooked banana fritters, but I'm gonna do that today. Not today. You will encounter enemies as you explore. You can know which room contains enemies as a glow crawls from under the door. See, I feel like that's something that should be taken out. I'll know that there's something coming just by that, but I don't want to know. I want it to be a major surprise. Like, what is this? Yep, locked, but not anymore. Kick that shit down.
What? Who?
Yo, daddy.
An intruder. How many people can I expect to break into my house today?
And kill a bitch.
Who are you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do. Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Listen, I picked up a letter opener earlier. I'm going to thrust this knife straight into your pelvis. Oh, look, they survived. Yep, combat is turn-based. And, you know, you have 5 action points to spend. Each action has a specific action point cost. Once validated, an action cannot be undone, except for movement. There are melee range spellbook in my... Nah. We're gonna move. Because I can't, you know... Look at him. Watch this. Look, I used 1 point to stab a bitch. Well, 2 points, technically, but to move to stab a bitch. Kill him. There you go. And then, can I do it again? I can! Oh, hell yes! Freaking idiot. Like a deal with me?
What's going on?
A grave robber? I mean, a grave digger?
We'd better have a look inside.
Alright. 1 second. I still have some investigating to do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that to you. We'll share the wealth. Alright. I didn't have to shoot a damn gun. It's telling me to reload before each, after you do shit, which I find interesting. After actions, you have to reload manually. It just doesn't happen. You have to reload. Oh, damn.
Who in blazes are you?
I don't fucking know. Listen, man, I just got called here to do a play, and then there's an investigator, and now there's you assholes.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Okay.
Wait. That's me.
Yes, it is you.
That is... It's my... body.
Awful depressing, I know.
That's Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
A very apt observation.
We need to stop them.
Alright. Listen, if I... investigator's a pussy. Alright. So, if... This is great. Like, I love that it did not take them. I can stab twice. No, wait. I can technically stab once. However... Yeah, let's do this. Yep. And then I'm gonna stab a bitch. I should be able to stab twice. Be able to kill him pretty easily, honestly. Look at him. He's dead. awfully proud of myself. Stab twice. On the other character, I can only stab once. It costs 3 points just to stab a bitch. Alright, let's see. Well, time to kill, man. Goodbye. Ah, yes. Once you are out of action points, you want to end your turn with a specific investigator. You can select the end turn action. Well, first I'm going to reload up to 5 bullets, and then I'll end my turn. Oh, it auto. Alright. Why'd you... Okay. Alright. I don't want Cthulhu to come out of nowhere just because I opened the box wrong. Alright. I should be able to kill him. Thank you. I do a lot of damage just from hitting.
Who were those cloaked figures? This wasn't just a burglary.
Nope.
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation. We better have a look around.
Maybe tell me about it. Come on. I'm involved in this now. That's probably not how real investigations work, but I want to know. This is a fictitious thing. Tell me what I want to know. I don't care if it's unrealistic. Haha, we succeeded. Large glyph has been painted on the floor, apparently in blood. You're certain Professor Tillinghast has deliberately killed above it. Was killed deliberately above it. What you aren't certain of is why. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check.
An ill sign. That and drawn in blood.
My nice, clean floor ruined.
Ruined. Listen, you're old.
That looks like some kind of cult symbol.
You're gonna
This
sell
ain't
the
a
house
garden
anyway.
variety burglary.
Ain't your garden variety type of burglary. Let's look at the body now. Ah, yes. Let's go ahead and I don't think either of us have the willpower, so I'm just gonna look at her. Ah, we both succeeded, asshole. A deep weeping wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears she was killed recently.
Such a brutal death. Even Shakespeare would hesitate to dispatch a kindly old scholar in such a manner.
No. I think he would have, actually. I think you're wrong. He's killed people for less.
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
Oh, no, you
This
didn't.
wound on her stomach, it looks like she was knifed.
Really? Really? Okay. I had no idea based on the gaping wound. Alright, what's this? See, logical. We'll put it together. Resembling most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from a laboratory. You can make out the printed words Miska Unisinle. I wonder what that means.
What's this mess?
I don't know.
Yeah, broken jar or flask. Can make out a few letters. Miska, Uni, Lab.
I don't know, jackass. What could it mean?
Miskatonic University Science Lab. That's simple enough.
This gravedigger could figure out. Why couldn't you, an investigator, figure it out? Dumbass. All right. Manual. Let's find flaws. Inside the drawer are tucked various notebooks. At a glance, you find nothing related to the murder, but it's clear that Professor Dillingast was in the habit of recording even trivial events in her life.
Look at these notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
There's no useful information here. But perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
Mm-hmm.
We found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
And so, my friend set out to discover how I was killed.
And show the prologue has ended. Flip the page. managed to stay the same. Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be members of a cult. What could have happened? She was killed by a cult. We just determined that. Don't ask me questions we know the answers to. Alright, goodbye.
Search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
Hey, thanks, old lady. I'm so happy that you were able to narrate these troublesome events. You need to select a group that will continue the investigation of the next scenario. Build the group based on the challenge you expect to face in the field. Reveal the investigator's strengths and needed in the notebook. Put both of them there, because I don't have any other options. As you can see, there's quite literally only... Wait, are you sure you want to use these investigations? Yeah, I do. At the end of the here, all items you have collected on your investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure that you have assigned weapons, accessories, and items to your investigators. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put a knife on him because he's clearly good at it. Put that there, put cigarettes to him, give him some, but I only want to give him, like, I'll give him one, and I'll give my main man two. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's launch this scenario. Yes, I do. Oh, that's interesting. Remember that if you leave an investigator in the office for a whole chapter, they can rest and recover from a trauma.
Welcome to Miskatonic University, home of the prestigious Orne Library, which includes the country's largest collection of occult books. I once studied here as a student, later donning the mantle of professor and passing along all I learned to the next generation of astronomy students. This place was like a second home to me. Perhaps the things I left behind will provide you with clues to the answers you seek.
Science and astrophysics, huh? I bet we'll meet a lot of eggheads in this department.
Oh, it has changed over the years, but no place feels more like home to me. Not even my little house.
The secretary said Professor Norman Withers could give us access to Professor Tilling's office. But what do we expect to find?
We won't know until we look.
All right, let's find this Professor Withers.
There's just gonna be a bunch of knives hanging from the ceiling. It's gonna be bad. There's gonna be bodies everywhere. The overlay is available in both explanation and combat by pressing tab or clicking the icon. You can break it in the bottom left of your screen. Right there. Displayed by default are statistics for your current group mythos. Look at that. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here with this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.